I do.
Welcome to the Jimbo No Show. Today is November the 5th. Today I have Charlie Smith with me,
Sup? How you doing?
aka E-Cube is missing in action. Don't know where he at.
He fell on a well, and we sent Lassie after him.
Lassie, you couldn't find a better dog than Lassie?
Uh, you trust Ren 1010? I mean,
No, I wouldn't trust him.
fuck the police.
So, we're going to go ahead straight to pro football. So, any games shot you over the weekend, Charles?
So, uh, okay, let's go down the list, I guess. I'm looking at ESPN NFL scoreboard for Week 9.
I'm
'Cause,
on the DirecTV Sunny ticket.
okay, which one you got first?
The Panthers and the Aints.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we on the same thing. So, I don't know what's wrong with the Panthers. Uh, I really don't know. Do they miss Steve Smith that much? But the Saints, they're 4-4. Saints, look, both of these teams are bad, um, but they have so much potential. I didn't watch this game, but the Saints scored the 28 points against the 10 points that the Panthers scored, and they were in Charlotte. Um, I mean, I guess Drew Brees has to win, then the Saints have to win some games. And I guess they're catching the low-hanging fruit, as they say. But I don't know. The Saints don't look good either way. They just broke 500, so they still don't look good.
I don't know what's wrong with either team. I think the Saints should be better than what they are right now, but they just slacking on something. And the Panthers, they got to get some more receivers or get Steve Smith back. One of the two.
Well, I mean, they're not going to get Steve Smith back this season, so they got Jimmy Olsen. Or am I saying that wrong? Isn't Jimmy Olsen the dude from Superman? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You mean Greg
Uh,
Olson?
Greg Olsen. Oh boy! Wow. I mean, I have him on fantasy, so he's doing a little something, but I don't really know what weapons they have. I
He
remember they
let you
had
don't
D'Angelo
know.
Williams as the running back, but they don't have anybody. They got Stewart, which is the running back. He had 8 rushes for 46 yards. That you can't. What are you gonna do with that?
You can't do nothing with that. 46 yards. I could do that in my sleep probably.
Well, Mark Ingram had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, so that's lopsided. Yeah, Cam Newton, which was 10 for 28. This dude completed 10 passes for
Out of 20.
151 yards. Literally had no one to throw to. He got 0 TDs. So they basically, I wonder how they scored their TD. 'Cause, hmm, must
They
have been off
basically
the defense.
need some more receivers.
Yeah. Uh, they probably need to do. You see what they need to do is maybe tank and then get some more draft picks in the off season. I don't know, but I don't see the Panthers doing anything later in the season. So
I don't either.
I really honestly don't think that the Saints are going to do much the way that they struggle. I mean,
You know who's going to get the number one draft pick? It's going to be the Raiders probably.
uh, they're
Because you know,
AFC though, right?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, because they're going to finish last place.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the Jaguars might beat them. Cause
Jaguars got one win already. The Raiders ain't got
and the
none.
Raiders don't have it. Well, we still got,
We got a few weeks left.
yeah. I mean, they're bound to beat. Maybe they play the Jaguars.
What are you going to call that? The loser bowl?
That the game that no one is gonna watch except the people in the stadium. So
I know what day they could play it too. Let's put it on Thursday night when nobody don't care. It's like that Carolina Panthers game.
exactly. So this Saints and Panthers game was on the first Thursday night game of the season where they didn't televise it on CBS. Ratings terrible because it wasn't on CBS, and not everybody, including myself, is going to upgrade their cable package when I'm getting charged almost $200 anyway for cable just to see stupid blowout Thursday night games. Like, why? Monday nights are bad enough because Monday nights are usually blowouts. So why subject myself, as much as I like football, why subject myself to another blowout game, and I have to upgrade my package to see? F that. No, I'm not going to do that. They need to have more games on CBS during the season. But you know what? I'll bring that up and we can move on. Um, Big Bang Theory starts, I think it started last Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah.
last Thursday. So CBS worked out a contract to get the Thursday night games on CBS until Big Bang Theory started back. That's big because football is the most watched sport in the United States. Big Bang Theory is the most watched sitcom in the United States. That says a lot about Big Bang Theory, or it says a lack of a lot about Thursday night football games.
Or people just don't watch them.
I mean, it's been low quality games and like since they started Thursday night.
Except for that one game, I think it was 2 weeks ago.
What was it, Patriots? No,
No, I can't remember what it was. It was kind of close at the end of the game.
I forgot who played that. I can look it up. You said 2 weeks ago?
Jets and the
Uh,
Patriots.
yeah, that was Patriots. Haha, I'm a good fan. Um,
Lucky
yeah, I
goose.
mean that one we shouldn't have got that close, but let's not talk about that.
All
uh,
right, let's go on to the next game. Next game I got on my thing is the Cardinals versus the Cowgirls.
all right, looks like we're in the same order. Cardinals look good, but Tony Romo went out with an injury. Carson Palmer looks good. So Carson Palmer, he had 22 of 34 receiving, passing for 249 yards, three TDs, which is most important. So they got the 28 versus 17 against the Cowgirls. Brandon Whedon had to come in to replace Tony Romo in this game. Let me tell you about DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray had, I think this was his first game not getting 100 yards. This tells you a lot. So
Second
he
game.
rushed second game. Wow. So that tells you a lot. Um, I don't know if it's the fact that when Tony Romo went out, did the offensive line slack? I saw that happen with Brandon Whedon. They slacked. Or if it was the Cardinals' defense because they have good defense. I don't know if it was a mixture of the two, but you didn't see much production at all from the Cowboys' offense because Tony Romo. We talk a lot about Tony Romo, but the simple fact is him not being in the game, and he is the captain of the offense. Him not being in the game kind of hurt them a lot. Uh, have you been paying attention to Carson Palmer?
Not really. I know he's a good quarterback, but I mean, some games he has it, some games he don't.
That's the same as what he was with the Cardinals, but I guess if you go to the Raiders, you kind of suck no matter what. That's kind of like the ah yeah, but he's rejuvenating his career. Like even the announcers are like Carson Palmer, he woke up. Hello. So 3 touchdowns, which is really good. Um, I mean he's been more consistent than I've seen him be in a long time. Uh,
It could be because he have a lot more help with this team than he had in the past.
yeah, I mean, when you got Larry Fitzgerald and a couple other receivers, and you got a really good defense to help you out, you got to know that you're about to you about to do something a lot better than where you came from with the Raiders. Oh, the Raiders. Oh, they
That's
suck.
like he going to play for the Raptors in the NBA.
You know the funny thing about you saying that when the Raptors first became an expansion team,
They were
even
decent.
when they had Vince Carter, even when they had Vince Carter in his youth, like straight out fire, doing everything he can straight out of college, team still sucked.
Yeah.
They had Tracy McGrady, still sucked. They
Hmm.
had Chris Bosh, which I mean, Chris Bosh, but no, to be honest, Chris Bosh is
He's a decent player.
he's a decent player. Okay, so we just I mean he's a decent player. We don't like the way
He
he
played
carries
sometimes.
himself. Yeah, but I mean he's a decent player, and they still suck, and they still suck. I mean I don't like Canada. I will put that out there. I don't like Drake. I mean, what the Toronto Blue Jays? They haven't been good since the '90s.
They haven't been good since
No, further than that. Yeah, I think
further
it was
than
the
that.
'90s. They had a couple of good players, but yeah, they didn't really.
But like
No.
we always say, one player don't make the team though.
Especially with football, though. Yeah, I mean, basketball. Yeah, you can win a little bit more games than you should have, but football, yeah, no one person is going to dominate a game.
No.
Um, but so you got you got the Cardinals. So NFC looks bad in terms of like the competition right now. But these two teams look good. So the Cowboys are still 6-3 after the loss. Cardinals only lost one game, so they're 7-1. So really good. Cardinals look good. I don't know if they're gonna tank later or what. So I guess we have to watch out for that.
Yeah. I mean, if they keep on doing what they're doing right now, they shouldn't tank at all. They should do something. But that's why they play the games, right?
You play the game to either win or lose. Speaking of losing, I guess we can go over to this Bucks Browns game, huh?
Yeah, we can.
So the Bucks are terrible. They won one game all season after this loss that they had to the Browns, which I must say I am very surprised at the 180 that the Browns have done. Like I've seen Cleveland fans, not Cavalier fans, which are bandwagon people anyway,
I
but
would agree with that. They
Cleveland
are bandwagons.
exactly. Cleveland look, before this year, no one was a Cleveland Browns fan since okay, I'll put it like this. When the Browns moved to Baltimore, changed the name to the Ravens, and then the Browns had another team, owner and everything, reemerge in Cleveland and call themselves the Browns. People have not been loyal fans of the Browns since that transition happened. Now all of a sudden you got Browns fans coming out the woodwork, and I can't say that I'm mad at them. I mean they're doing good. They're beating decent teams. I mean, Bucks is the exception, but they're beating decent teams, man.
I think they got a lot of hype because of Johnny Manziel,
He's not getting any playing time, which is
but he's still on the
funny.
team though.
He is, which is putting heads in the seat.
Hmm.
But Hoyer's doing work. Hoyer's doing work. He had 300 yards passing.
Yep, that's putting in work.
That's putting in work for a dude that no one really
He ain't got nobody to throw to really, but
what
clowns.
Gabriel. That's the only person that got. I mean, he had 5 receptions for 87 yards, one touchdown. Seems like his go-to. They didn't rush for much. I mean, it looks like they're not a rushing team. 15 rushes for 48 yards. by West. Yeah, you're not getting any production like that.
Mm-mm.
Which I mean, Rainey from the I I just laugh. I just totally freaking laugh at the Bucks. With the exception of the Super Bowl win, I've always laughed at the Bucks because they don't know what the hell is going on in the organization.
They
Like
never do.
like what like do they need to I don't know, man. So Lovie Smith is a defensive minded person. He has the same problem he had in Chicago. Uh, which is kind of worse now because I mean he just took over the team. They are not acclimated to his defensive structure. Bears were really good defensively when he was there. Uh, couldn't really score points, but the same thing's here. They can't score enough points to win, with the exception of a couple of games, of course, because any given Sunday comes into play. They can't score enough points to hang in. The defense is not there because they're not acclimated to what his structure. So he might get fired after this year. And go over and over and over through a revolving door of coaches.
You know what the
So
NFL stands for, right?
um uh never fire losers.
Yeah, that too. Not for long.
Oh, not for long. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Because every couple of years you see a coach get fired and someone comes around.
That's a totally bad thing to do because you never have stability. Same thing, and I'm surprised that the Browns are doing so well, and I hope they stick with the game plan because they went through a whole bunch of coaches. I mean, I ass of coaches through history. So it looks like that dude's gonna keep a job for another year. I
Yeah,
mean, even if they lose every last game that they have, well, maybe not because I mean they're 5-3, so maybe they don't want to do that. But I don't know. I don't know.
what's the next game on your telephone?
Uh, the Chromecast is telling me, and I'm thinking this is floating with you. Uh, Jets and Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right. Um,
Jets is
Chiefs.
just terrible. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They need to find a quarterback and find one fast. They ain't got one in Emmanuel or Vic.
So, um, Gino benched. Michael Vick got a chance. Michael Vick says, "I'm always ready." My Moto X is going off for some reason. I don't even know what's going on. Fix that. Didn't even say the command. And um, so okay, when did Percy Harvin get traded to the Jets, and why the hell did he go to the Jets? It had to be the money.
No, he got traded last week or the week before.
But why did
He
he
said
get traded?
it was causing too much commotion in the locker room, fighting and everything else.
So they traded him to keep Marshawn Lynch, because Marshawn Lynch was talking about leaving too.
I think he's leaving at the end of the season anyways.
So wow. Okay, so you win the Super Bowl, and now you have. I don't get it. Like, what is going on? Is it too like? I mean, you got on your high horse because you won the Super Bowl, and now you just like talking shit to everybody. Like, they're not getting back to a Super Bowl because they're not on the same page. But okay, why? I feel sorry for Percy Harvin. Like he just got off a bad team. He just left the Vikings. He
That's
and he
right.
went and he went to the Seahawks, and now he's with a terrible team again. Like yo-yo career is what you want. He has too much potential. Hey Percy, if you can hear me, find a way to come to the Patriots. We can use you. Just saying.
Or just give us a call. We try to get you, slap your agent around and tell him not to send you to sucky teams no more.
Yeah, you need to fire your agent, dude. Like,
ASAP.
hey, where you want to go? I want to go to a 1-7 team. All right.
All right, how about the Jets? At least he didn't go to the Raiders.
Be like, hey, Jets, Jersey? It's close enough to New York. At least I could party.
Like I said, at least he didn't go to the Raiders.
uh, yeah, that's true. I mean, you can't, you can't
Who?
get, can't get
I
much worse.
retired.
You going to the Raiders? Charles Woodson even left the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So I
well,
retired.
yeah, I'll retire. You got Carr there, so what the? You got McFadden. Oh, I'm really not going now. You're not doing a good sales pitch, sir. I'm gonna go, but I ain't gonna play happy. I'm gonna get this money because I gotta feed my kids. But yeah,
How about
sorry,
how about
person.
I, how about I just go and sit on the bench?
Collect a check. Oh man.
Oh, my migraine's kicking back up again. Hold on.
Who did that? Ponder or who did that last
Harvin.
year with the Ponder?
Harvin.
Harvin. Oh yeah, he did that. Oh man. Yeah, I guess that's karma then. Uh, okay, Michael Vick got one touchdown, right? So I mean, I guess you're bound to get one touchdown.
Yeah.
Uh, but the
Andy
Chiefs.
Reid's doing a pretty good job coaching the Chiefs last couple of years.
So how pissed off at this point, in the season, and we're gonna get to the 49ers later, which are having a mediocre season. Which is kind of like not like them because of the past 2 years' success. But how how pissed off are you? Like, man, we shouldn't have let Alex Smith go. I'm still pissed off over that. Why did you let a really above average quarterback go because of whatever freaking stupid reason they had? Because he got mildly hurt, not season ending, but mildly hurt. Put Kaepernick in, stuck with him, whatever. I still have my reservations about Kaepernick. He's cool looking with his tattoos and all that, and women love him, and he puts heads in the seats because he's exciting to watch. But Alex Smith, I mean, look, this dude's doing work.
Yeah, he's showing what they should have kept at the Niners. It's Alex Smith. They should have got rid of the other guy.
Yeah. I mean, Chiefs are consistent, which is, I mean, they are what 5-3. That's
Yes.
pretty good. It's pretty good in the AFC. That's pretty good. So two AFC teams. So thank you the Jets because you're in the same division as the Patriots. Thank you Jets for being
Losers.
whack as hell. Yeah, because that works. And Chiefs also AFC. Doing the thing. Uh, they are AFC, right? Yeah, they are AFC.
Yeah.
I gotta keep remembering that. I don't know. They might tank at the end of the year like they kind of did last year, but we gotta watch and see. You never know what you're gonna get from Andy Reid. Andy Reid's really, I mean, not a postseason coach, but we gotta see what we get from that dude. I don't know.
You want to go to talk about the Pigeons and the Texans? Houston?
Yeah. So Nick Foles, bye, Felicia. Um. Mark Sanchez. There's funny segue into that, okay? Mark Sanchez. It's like they did a swapperoo, Michael Vick for Mark Sanchez between the Jets and the Eagles. Boop. And then, first of all, Mark Sanchez should have stayed with the Jets. I mean, because can they do any worse? No.
No.
The Eagles got him, and he's really trying to get that starting job. Like really trying to get that starting job. He's like, I have a second chance. Oh, you ain't coming back, Foles. That's how you got the job. I came in the league as a starting quarterback. So he was like, I got skill. He has people to throw to. He has a running back, which he can't do. He probably won't have what is it the ass fumble or what, the butt fumble or something. Um
No, you didn't answer the ass fumble.
uh, I mean, he can actually. I think in that offense, he might thrive because he probably thinks he's in college again. Why the hell not? So I mean, they're doing good. 31-21 versus the Texans. Texans are not awesome, but they are not the worst. They're 4-5 after this loss that they got handed to from the Eagles. Eagles are actually 6-2. Wow.
And the Eagles is in the NFC.
Yes. So what a difference it makes when you drop Michael Vick. That's all I gotta say. Look what a difference made when we dropped Michael Vick from the Falcons. Hmm.
Hmm.
Anyway.
Hmm.
Huh.
I think it was better with Michael Vick.
Nah, they. I mean, not these past 2 seasons, but there's something fundamentally wrong with the Falcons. They better be glad they had a bye week.
That's right. They didn't play
Um.
this last weekend.
So let me tell you who's whack. Uh. Aaron Foster, dude. I mean, I don't know. I thought they recorded a touchdown off of Arian Foster, but apparently the highlights are wrong or the stats are wrong because Arian Foster had 15 rushes. Wait, hold on. 15 rushes. That's carries, people. 15 carries. You got 56 yards.
Do what? Only 56 out of 15? Doggone, that's not even a half a yard per one.
um, um, I mean, it's more than two because double 15, you got 30. But I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but I'm pretty sure 15 rushes, you should probably get more than 56. Well, in comparison to that, you got Jamal Charles, which had 20 rushes, and he got 78 yards. So, I
That's
mean,
that's an average of 3.73 yards per carry.
hmm, hmm, glad you know my fantasy.
I'll be dropping them like a fly.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, so that game. Yeah, I didn't watch. Okay, so out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games we talked about, I watched not one of these games. Not one. I glanced at the Cowboys game in the second half. Yeah, but I did not watch any of the other games.
Right after church, I went to the fair with my sister and her two kids, so I didn't watch no games really except for Monday Night Football and the Broncos and the Patriots game. That's it.
Yeah, so yeah, let's run through these bastards right here. Okay, so
Miami
what,
37, Chargers 0. I don't know what happened there. That was a big shocker to me.
Tannehill played great. All right, let's look at Tannehill. Let's look at Tannehill.
What happened to our buddy Rivers? What did he do? Tank?
Let me. Rivers was 12 for 23, 138 yards, 0 touchdowns. Of course, because the score was 0. um, you had Tannehill on the other side, which is 24 for 34, 288 yards. Decent, really decent. 3 touchdowns. They have a rushing touchdown from Miller, and they had something from Clay. So he's the wide receiver. They got something from Clay, 1 touchdown. Um, Very lopsided. You know what? I did actually watch part of this game, the first part of this game, until I think was it the first or second quarter, which I realized that this is not going to be a competition at all, and I need to do something different with my life. So here's what I did when this game was on because I didn't look at I didn't log into DirecTV the Sunday Ticket. I didn't do it. Um, and this game kind of spoiled my Sunday mood. All I cared about was the Patriots. Wait for them to play at 4:15. When I saw this game and saw that it got out of hand, I'm like, the Dolphins have beaten the Chargers ass like that. I watched I watched this car show for on Esquire on demand, Car Matchmaker, which is a really good show, by the way. Don't sleep on it. And there's another show called Weekend. Oh man, if I remember the name, I'll say it. But two great shows on Esquire Network on demand, which totally filled the void that I had of watching a competitive football game. I turned back to this game and I was like, "This some bullshit, boy. Why don't they just turn this game off?" They kept the game on the whole time, which pissed me off. Look, they got 0 points. How you scored nothing
against the Dolphins, though. I mean, you should be able to score something.
against the Dolphins? I know the defense was decent because they beat us. They beat the Patriots. It was early in the season, but still, the defense is decent, really decent, really, really above decent. But dude, Philip Rivers.
What are you doing? Didn't go to sleep last night before the game?
Would you go to a burlesque house and went in, like literally went in?
Did you go watch the movie Varsity Blues and did what they did the night before the game?
Oh, man, that was a good movie, by the way.
Yes, it was.
Really, really good movie. You know, I didn't realize how little of lines that Paul Walker had in that movie.
He had very none.
Yeah, literally.
Except for at the end of the movie, when he was substituting the head coach.
Yep. He was injured too.
Yeah, he had a broken ankle, I think.
Yeah, really good, really good. John Voight played, the
Backup quarterback.
no, John Voight, no, not the old guy. He was the coach. He played an asshole as he always does. He plays a good
Oh
asshole.
yeah, that's right. He plays a good villain role.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, I don't.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It'll be a good movie for you to watch.
Yeah, pretty good football sequences too, and game sequences. Which, like I saw the replay again this past year, and I was like, wow, you forget. I mean, it's a football movie, but you forget how good movies are until you like watch them again. Big shout out to The Lost World, Jurassic Park. It's on right now. AMC.
We ain't got time for that.
All right, man. Damn. All right. So
let's just go ahead and get to your game, the Patriots and the Broncos.
So, all right. Last week, if you listened to the show, I was kind of anticipating us getting dragged by Peyton Manning and the Broncos. However, my reverse psychology is a tradition, and I'm not gonna say I planned and I knew that we were gonna win. I was still literally scared, and here's what happened. Watch the game, hoodie on, everything, drinking, cheering. Woo! We're winning. We're up. We trailed a small portion of the game, and
the first quarter, didn't you? Like the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, I think early second quarter too, because they were up. Were they up 10-6? We something like that, or 10-7, something like that. And I was like, yeah, we gotta score more. I was on Twitter like, yeah, we gotta score more. And even though we were up as much as we were, you always you always think in the back of your mind, Peyton Manning is going to do what we did to him, having like a crazy comeback. Like they were beating our ass last season. We came back on them and won. But you think, okay, if anybody can come back on us, uh, it'll be Peyton Manning, right? So I mean, Peyton might have changed teams. Brady didn't change teams. Brady didn't change coach. So, I mean, you know what to expect if you're Peyton Manning. However, they couldn't click. I mean, Peyton had good stats. Dude had 438 yards passing. He threw 57 times, though, which you got to keep in mind.
Both quarterbacks combined threw like 110 attempted 110 passes, I think it was.
Uh, yes, exactly. Yes. So 57 for Manning, 53 for Brady. Brady got 333 yards, 4 touchdowns. What's up, Brady? 2 touchdowns with Peyton Manning. Uh, that's about it as it seems on the stats, unless they are leaving something out because he got 21 points. So, these are just the game leaders that we're talking about with stats. But man, man, Gronkowski.
He did pretty
Gronk,
good.
we couldn't have won the game without Gronkowski being as instrumental as he
A
was.
good tight end.
Even Amendola was playing his part.
LaFell.
Brandon LaFell woke up. I think he's going to work out to be a pretty good guy. Okay, so the only thing that worries me about Edelman is Edelman has been dropping passes like Wes Walker lately. Got to clean that up. But, you know,
With some stick 'em on those gloves, you know.
I mean, okay, so
I'm
the
not
dude is a
thinking.
workhorse. He learned from Wes Walker. He's the first one there doing his drills, catching passes. I don't know if he's just worn out or if he's scared to get hit. You know, because speaking of Wes Walker had the ugliest back hit that I've seen. He anticipated the hit. He dropped the ball, still got crunched in his back. Just should have cut the ball. I mean, you got hit in vain. Um, but uh, I don't know.
You know the reason why he got hit that way because he left the Patriots to go to the Broncos.
He owed us a gift, so he did get a tip. There was a tip off his hands, and we got an interception. Every time we play against them, this dude, they need to sit him out. Every time they play us, they need to sit him out because he gives us a gift every game. Literally, the last time we beat them, he gave us a botched uh, punt return or field goal return. He doesn't do that. Hmm. So, because of that, now he gave us a chance for interception, and we got that. Thank you, Wes Walker. Um, you will always be a Patriot. Uh, you will always be a Patriot, just by sheer coincidence and actions that you do. But Brady, look, Patriots look good. Um, I mean, we definitely have room for improvement. Revis, I never thought I'd say this, but Revis did a good enough job. He's not a shutdown corner, but he is a pretty darn good corner. So I will acknowledge that just because he's with the team. If he was still with the Jets or with, I'm glad for him that he's not with the Bucks anymore. But he's doing his job. Do we miss Akeem Talib? No,
Yeah, I do.
no, we don't. No, no. I mean, apparently, look, because the key to lead knows our offense, right? Played in the practices against the offense, couldn't do shit against us. Couldn't even share any secrets. You couldn't at least do that. Nope, couldn't do it. Couldn't stop us. Freight train came by. You stuck your foot on the track and it got ran over. So we're
But
at the top.
If Tom Brady watching the show, me and Charlie would like to have an autograph, something. I don't care
Um,
if a towel, uh, football. most likely we won't.
I want to.
Just send it to us or get in contact with us. We give us our address.
No, I want box seats to sit right by Robert Kraft.
And do like Mark Wahlberg did when he scored a touchdown. Don't he get him in a high five?
Yes, sir. That is on my bucket list. I hope he doesn't die first. He is kind of old. But bucket list get box seats. Sit by Robert Kraft, high five him, or I mean, Tom Brady. Hey, dap me up or chest bump. Do shoulder bump, something. I mean, something. Say, hey, Charlie. Turn around and back of the hoodie or whatnot. That's cool too. I mean, something. I'm a fan. But it was good. I mean, it was not okay. It was not a good game, but it was great for
It was a
me.
good game for the Patriots fan.
Yeah, it was a blowout. I mean, the 21 points. Some of that was garbage points. So I mean, is what it is. So all right. I guess we got to talk about. All right, RG3's back. Still can't beat the Vikings. What the F is wrong with the 49ers?
I don't know. They look like a No, I'm not going to use that analogy. I'm going to use a correct term, like a high school team.
I mean, Kaepernick is doing all right. I mean, Kaepernick, his passing is 22 out of 33. It's not terrible. 237 yards, one touchdown. That's not terrible.
But he had the chance to win the game and fumbled the football into the end zone.
That shit happens. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, okay, I was always a critic of Colin Kaepernick, mainly because I have trouble spelling his last name, which is
I think I would have trouble spelling his last name right now.
his last name is Kaepernick. What it doesn't even look like Kaepernick. Look, here's how it's spelled. And I'm telling you, I did not even know I was spell. Everybody misspells his name. Okay, let's look at this. It is spelled Kaepernick. That is not Kaepernick. That is Kaepernick. First of all, so what the f?
I don't know, man. I, you're right on that one. It's Kaepernick, not Kaepernick.
I mean, is the E silent? And if the E is silent, why the F is it there?
Why is a lot of letters silent that we don't pronounce, but it's in the word?
Because whoever did it was dyslexic. And we just went with it because they had publishing rights to a whole bunch of stuff. Webster was dyslexic. They're like, hey man, we gotta put some letters in here. That letter P is sure ain't getting enough love. Alright. That letter N sure ain't getting enough love. Hey, you know how what about that K? You know how we spell knife? You know how it should be spelled? Let's put a K at the front. Let's confuse the shit out of them. Hey, you know how to spell gnat? Let's put a G in the front of it and see if it confuses the shit out of them. It does. I could go on a rant for that. I won't do it.
That'd be a good show for the crazy world.
Oh man, yeah. That and Ebola. I haven't heard about Ebola all week. They think they slick with the. I'll save it. All right.
You want to go to the Steelers and the Ravens?
Steelers and the Ravens. Okay, so here's a game I didn't watch, but okay, Ben, 2 weeks in a row, Ben. Okay, I asked Harry this, and I'm not sure, but I want to make sure. Don't know. Is Ben Roethlisberger, which is another terribly spelled last name. Let me spell this out for you. If you didn't know how to spell, because everybody misspells his last name wrong, and it's the same thing. So R-O-E Roethlisberger, Roethlisberger. What the F is the E there for, people?
It sounded.
I don't know what the F. I mean, at least Joe Flacco's name is spelled like it sounds like Flacco, not with one C, which would be Flaco. But look, I'm telling you, I'm anal about that stuff. So, okay, 2 weeks in a row, Ben Roethlisberger has 6 touchdowns.
Yes,
Is he in the
6 touchdowns.
contract year?
I don't think so.
He damn sure was playing like it. He's like elite quarterback. Y'all don't put me in that? Yeah, you're gonna learn today. I always
He,
like Ben, and I love this matchup. Okay, this is a crazy rival because I know you've watched the playoffs. Because who doesn't?
Playoffs? We ain't talking
Playoffs.
about no playoffs.
But these guys are crazy rivals. We've seen the wars that they had in wild card games or in regular playoff games, but this is a strong rivalry, and I am surprised that the Steelers. They okay. To be honest, and I know Harry's not on the show, but he's I guess a person that can be critical of his team like I can. Uh, they I mean they're 6-3, but they didn't look pretty the first part of the season. They did not look pretty at all. They're looking really good right now. 6-3, quiet 6-3.
Yeah. A couple of keynotes about their wide receiver. Martavis Bryant got 2 touchdowns in the game.
Yeah, he's
Um,
killing it.
LaBelle got 1 touchdown.
Hmm.
Brown has 1 touchdown. And Wheaton has one touchdown.
It's pretty damn
Like,
good.
my question to the Pittsburgh organization was why they kept Martavis Bryant off the field for the first 5 weeks of the season? Why didn't they just activate him? Because it seems like he's doing pretty good.
He's the rookie, right?
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Maybe they. I don't know. That's a good question. Ever since they put him in,
I mean, he's been productive.
yeah. I mean, I guess he'd be all right now, unless he majorly f's up. But dude is dude is doing well. The Steelers look good. A Steelers need us not to meet each other in the playoffs because even though the Steelers defense is old and kind of slow, they still hit hard and it hurts. And it as long as you have um what's his name safety
I can't even pronounce his name.
uh
The hair guy,
yeah
Palomalu.
Polamalu. Yeah, as long as you have him, this dude is always like he's
He is.
always possible to jump over the line or something. He's gonna do something stupid. He doesn't care about his body, obviously. So I mean, he'll do whatever to win. Ben Roethlisberger looks good. I think he's pissed off at the critics. I think that's why he's doing it. Whatever motivation he has, keep it up. Keep it up. I'm liking it. Really liking it.
Yeah, Palomalu hasn't done that in a while, jumping over the line and tackle the quarterback in a couple of years.
He's getting old, man.
But he
He's
still could
getting
lay the
old.
hit though.
Yeah, he sure can. I mean, I like the Steelers. Too bad. I wish I kind of wish the Steelers were in the NFC and not the AFC, so I
So you
can
can
root for them.
root for both of them.
Yeah, I like the Steelers. My dad flip flops between the Steelers and the Eagles. I don't know why he loves Pennsylvania so much, but I mean I love Boston. I've never been there, so I guess it runs in the family. Um,
Soaked his pride.
yeah, that's right.
I never been to Chicago, but I like the Bulls.
I've been to Chicago. I've never been to downtown Chicago though. I've been through Chicago. Um, I just want to say Chicago has crazy, crazy, crazy traffic. I see why people take the train all the time. Mm, awful traffic. Awful. Is Jurassic Park still on? All right.
We ain't talking about Monday Night Football. I ain't gonna even talk about the
Yeah,
defense right now.
yeah. Oh yeah. So that's your team. Now you got okay. You gotta be. Do you have hope for them? Okay, so they're 3-5.
This
Do you
season, no, I don't have no hope for them right now.
as many times as we've seen them bad, and they've been when they're bad, but when they're on, they're on.
They are.
So we have, I mean, because there's hope. They looked bad before now, so there's hope. There's hope. You got 8 weeks left, including this week. 8 weeks left. I, I've seen them turn seasons around when it didn't look like they were going to do anything. So you still got Eli, which is the most inconsistent dude I have ever seen in my life. But
27 out of 52.
when he is on, he's on though. But he's off.
At least he didn't throw no interception this last game.
They
Yeah,
just, I mean, the Colts. I don't like Andrew Luck. What is it about Andrew Luck that I don't like? I mean, I
because
don't
he's a lucky
understand.
guy, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's like it's the same disdain I have for him that I have for Aaron Rodgers, and
Double check.
for the life of me, I don't clearly understand why I dislike both of these quarterbacks so much, to where I don't root for them ever. I will never draft them on my fantasy team. That's how bad it is. I mean, they'll probably give me great points, and I'll probably win a lot more than I do. But out of sheer principle, I will not draft them. I don't know. But score is 40-24. That's a game I fell asleep on, to be honest with you. I'm surprised G-Man got 24 points. Just want to put that out there.
I was shocked too.
Yeah. I thought what happened to Cruz?
He got injured.
Oh, okay. See, I don't keep up with the Giants because
He got injured at the Eagles game, I think.
yeah, since G-Men are evil, all around evil, all around.
I
Uh,
mispronounced the Eagles. I mean the Pigeon game. I can't give them their correct names. They're the Pigeons, aka Godzilla.
we should upgrade them to parrots. Parakeet. How about a parakeet? We should
Okay.
upgrade to a parakeet. If they win a playoff game,
And he might get their name back.
yeah,
Might.
it might be it's a sparrow. We'll give them a sparrow.
If they win two, they might get the Eagle name back.
Nah, they might get a hawk. Might get a hawk.
So the only way to give them their name back if they win the Super Bowl, which not going to happen, hopefully.
Yeah. When's the last time they won a Super Bowl? I'll wait.
Never.
Never, really. Thought they won a Super Bowl in the past. Wow.
No, they never won one.
You serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
I gotta ask Google. Have the
Okay, Google.
Eagles ever won a Super Bowl?
No,
According to
because they
Huffington
suck.
Post, in the time before the merger, they won 3 national titles, including the 1960 championship when they were the only team ever to defeat Vince Lombardi and his Green Bay Packers in the playoffs. To say that the Eagles have never gotten it done is false.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. But they haven't won since the merger, though.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a long time.
Let's go back to the 49ers real quick to talk about a serious thing that happened this week. Marcus Lattimore had to retire. He
Really?
announced today. Yeah, he retired today from the NFL.
Why is that?
In college, he blew out both of his knees and had surgery repair on them. I guess they weren't holding up, I guess, or wasn't getting enough playing time because of his knees.
Okay.
So he decided today to retire.
Dang, that's sad. I mean,
Second season, I think.
gotta do what he's gotta do.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's a rough life, man. I mean, you get paid a lot of money, but man, it takes a toll on you. And
Yeah, especially when you get injured 2 times in your college career before you make it to the NFL.
it's amazing that he made it to the NFL with those injuries in college. So I mean, you should be proud of how far
Well,
he got.
yeah, at least he made it. I mean, that's a good accomplishment right there.
Yeah.
Look how many people who don't make it who's really good don't have no injuries.
Yes. Yes.
I
Well.
I can name one person right off the top of my head, Taj Boyd.
Hmm. Mm, You know, speaking of injuries, imagine if Bo Jackson didn't get hurt.
Ooh,
Imagine the numbers he would have.
baseball and football.
I wish he would committed to just one. I mean, he was awesome at both of them, but I think he was more of a
Better at
of a
football.
yeah, crazy good at football, like running over people. He was Adrian Peterson before Adrian Peterson was Adrian Peterson, of course. But um, dude, like if he stayed healthy, just think of. He was with the Raiders though, so I don't know.
But the Raiders had a decent team when he was with them, though.
Yeah, I mean, but that was a long time ago. That was in the '80s, man. That was a long
That-
time ago.
Yeah, that's way
Ugh.
way long time ago.
But then the Giants came up around the later '80s, and Lawrence Taylor and all that. So I mean, whoa,
That one
man,
nasty hit he had. Ooh,
oh man, that was bad.
Joe
Bo
Theismann.
Jackson. Yeah, Bo Jackson. Yeah. So, all
You
right,
want to?
I want to bring this up. I know we're talking about football, but I want to bring this up. Didn't I tell you guys that Derrick Rose is going to somehow get hurt? How do you sprain both of your ankles?
Wait, say that again. I know he sprained like the left ankle.
No, he sprained both of them. I watched ESPN on 3 replays this morning. Both of them. On Friday, playing against the Cavaliers.
He stepped on
he-
somebody's foot. Or landed on somebody's foot.
I cannot confirm or deny that. However, he managed to sprain both of his ankles. Not one, but 2. I've never heard that happen. Like if it had to happen at the same time. And my question is, how do you sprain both of your ankles at the same time?
I cannot answer that question because I didn't think it was physically possible you could sprain both ankles at the same time.
This dude better brush up on his public speaking, his broadcasting skills, or he needs to do something like learn how to sell used cars or something. The way that he's going, save your money, Derrick Rose, because the way that you're going, and I've said this since a couple of years ago, dude. If you don't change the way that you play, you're going to be injured most of your career. How
That
do
is
you
that is true.
injure? How do you injure both legs same time? I think he played last night. I'm not sure.
No, he did not.
He did. Okay, so so he says he's ready to play. The team says he's ready to play. Well, no, the coach said he's ready to play. Uh, the organization is being very cautious. They want to make sure he stays at 100%. They invested a lot of money in this dude. Emotionally, Chicago has put a lot of invested feelings and emotion and fanhood, if that's a word, into this dude. I look, he's not, dude. Chicago people, get over it. He is not going to be the second coming of Michael Jordan, ever.
Mm.
He's not going to be the second coming of Penny Hardaway. No, this dude is going to stay hurt because, first of all, he's stupid. I just want to say he's stupid, not because he is not because he is, you know. I
Listen
don't
to
I
him
don't know
talk.
I don't know his IQ level, but I am just saying he would struggle reciting "Mary Had a Little Lamb." I'm just saying. Um,
You talking about he need to brush up on his broadcasting skills. That man never going to get no broadcasting time. That man can't talk.
he, him,
And Chris Webber needs to
and
do a show and try to listen, understand neither one of them try to say.
him and Frank Gore need to have a show together because they are the worst athletes to speak to ever. Maybe maybe Ron Harper was just as bad. Ron Harper was bad.
You know he was just as bad as Derrick Rose. You know that.
At least Ron Harper looked like he could articulate. They'd just be like, keep walking, smile. Derrick Rose looks like he got socially promoted because of his ability. On the NBA Cares commercial, I'm like, dude, dude, this is not an Easter speech. I need you to do better. I'm just saying. This dude, okay, the Chicago people, which I was getting back to, the Chicago people, please, 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 for God's sake, do not put all your emotion into Derrick Rose. He's gonna get hurt again, as I've been saying the whole summer. He's hurt now. What am I? What's wrong? What's wrong with the pitcher? Why Chicago? Why are you investing all this money into this guy that is literally giving you a no return on your investment? None. Heads in the seat. That's it. Joakim Noah should get paid more than Derrick Rose. He's put in work. He's
He's
put
sick
in
right now.
work.
He's
No
out.
reason.
He's sick.
But Joakim Noah should get paid more than Derrick Rose because he's consistently put in work.
Yes, he has. But only thing I like about Joakim Noah is he's sometimes he's too wild in the paint. He
Sometimes
don't
you need that.
he don't you know what I'm talking about. He don't release the ball like he should on the layup, and it goes 30 feet past it.
It's the hair getting in the way, man. Oh no. Uh,
All right, Charles, you want to tell everybody how they can find you and what upcoming shows you're going to be coming up with?
yeah. So Charlie Maverick is the name. Tech is the game, and if you want to check out my tech podcast, it is This Crazy World on YouTube. You can find me on Google Plus, Charlie Maverick Smith. I'm going to be doing a video review of the Moto X 2014. I did an unboxing already, so go look at that. I'm going to do that this weekend. And me and K Ron, I didn't know if that came across as me, K Ron, but me and K Ron Brown will be doing another This Mobile World podcast soon. Probably not this week, but we're kind of trying to wait until somebody gets the Nexus 6 in hand, like other than bona fide reviewers. Trying to wait until one of us gets it in hand, so we can talk about that and talk about some Android and Apple and pissed off about some mobile payment stuff. So gonna talk about that. This crazy world, we gotta work on an episode for that. You can find me on Twitter at the Mavcast. I usually tweet during The Walking Dead, sometimes after, sometimes during football games, sometimes just saying some dumb shit. So that's how you find me. Don't find me on Facebook. I'm totally not accepting your friend request unless I went to school with you. Totally not. Just want to put that out there. All right.
All right. I'm Jimbo Knows. You can find me on Google Plus as Jimmy Banks. Find me on Facebook, Jimmy Banks. Twitter, Jimbo2914. And Instagram, Jimbo's 2006. But if you don't know me, please don't send me a friend request on Instagram because I will not accept you.
Amen.
And that's pretty much it. Until next week, November the 12th. Peace. Next show's November the 12th.
Peace and air grease. America.